Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to this week's episode of Single Scoop. Now, this week we're enlisting the help of Lightning's younger sister in Serah, which is a 1 green-white first legendary creature spell you cast each turn, costs 2 less to cast. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more other legendary creatures, you may transform Serah into Crystallized Serah. This is not a spoiler. The first legendary creature spell you cast each turn still costs 2 less, but legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. Now, a lot of the legends in this set are going to be humans, so that's why I'm playing Torgal, a fine hound. Whenever you cast your first human creature spell each turn, that creature enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each dog and or wolf you control. Well, we only have Torgal, but you know what? It's the fine hound, the finest hound, and it's a mana dork. So that'll allow us to go ahead and buff all of our little guys or our little humans. And we've got... Is this deck good? No. It's absolutely terrible. But it's really fun to play if you want to see a bunch of Final Fantasy legends. So we jammed like Joshua, Phoenix is dominant, which of course flips into the Phoenix saga, if you will, not an X-Men related pun. But yeah, there's lots of Final Fantasy legends across the board. Zidane, mixed with, of course, Drew and Hazaret. It's a Naya Legends package, just trying to take advantage of the mana reduction that Serah would provide for us. And then, hopefully and inevitably, the buff. So, yeah, we're going to lose to a lot of, heavy removal decks, but we'll just dodge them, maybe? I don't know. Let's see how many legends we can get on board. This looks good. I've at least got Serah here, right? So I think I want to set Serah on the board once I've actually accumulated enough bodies. I'm going to just go ahead and play Commercial District tapped. Having another Drew go to hand doesn't do anything, so I may as well throw it away. Okay, so it could be red. Let's see. Kitty, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. What is this? Red-white nonsense? Okay, so this is red-white. Probably some form of removal. Probably red Boros then. What do I want to throw away? I do need to draw lands pretty bad. I'll throw away Josh to see if I can hit some more lands. All right, cool. So luckily, Josh is a 3/4. Okay, that's a cloaked card. Now I just have no idea what's going on. Let me see. Does this work the way I think it does? All right. No, it doesn't. That's right. Because technically, Serah would count as the first legendary spell. All right. They'll probably... What is this? The thing that deals damage to something? Oh, wait. No, I think this is going to lead into some kind of combo, right? Yeah. I guess I'll just go ahead and play Serah. See if I can get Zach in there. Go to combat. Transform. There has to be something underneath here. What is it, though? What am I afraid of from my opponent? I mean, I can't interact with it. They know that they have Ward 2. I don't have any way around that. Okay, are they just waiting for a Contorius? Oh, they are. All right, how dead am I? Now, right, because like it's as simple as me just dying now, right? They discover, they hit like scroll shift. Sure, that blinks whatever this face down card is, maybe? Wait, are they dead? Okay, so this is the game plan. I'm going to just go to combat. That's 5/11. They have to block. I can't leave them here. Oh, I actually could have sent this another way because then I could have gotten a trample effect on like Zach or something like that, right? I think I had them dead. Okay. Because that would have been 12, and then, no, I would have forced a block, but that's not enough. Okay, so that's a land. Add 2 mana of any color until end of turn. You don't lose that mana as if, okay. So Trumpeting Carnosaur. Oh, is this the infinite they're looking for? Because they flicker it again. Sure. Comes back. They draw a card. I think the game plan is to just do this over and over, right? Until they hit the Dragon Storm. Okay. And then I think we die from here. Oh, wait. No. They get an Atali. Oh, God, no. Then they get a Flicker. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Stiltskin, they're going to Flicker Atali again. Is there a world they still lose this? Let's find out. Quintorius actually is how they for sure win. Okay, you got it. They have nothing left? That's perfect. Wait, so they are dead. Well, I won't say no to that. So let me get this straight. I just flipped this over. This doesn't have reach. That doesn't have reach. Yes. I will transform Josh. Did I just mess that up? Oh, no. Oops. I double messed that up. I mean, no matter how they block here, they die, right? I mean, I had it before I accidentally flipped everything over, but I guess in the end, it doesn't matter because I'm good at this game. Yeah, I got the 2-drop. We'll start with Lush Portico. Beza's nice only if there's aggro, right? What are the odds I get paired against an aggro deck? I guess it's fine since I have filtering. Let's just keep it on top because Inti staying around may potentially filter it out. Let's see. Plaza of Heroes helps cast it. So everything I've got can be cast so far. All right. Starting town. We're going to go ahead and play Inti. I'll take the 1. Is this Jeskai control? It is. Okay. Well, let's try it. I'm going to play Serah because I think Serah is able to maybe draw me a card in case they try to do any funny business. Okay, like that. Draws me a card. I do need a land here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just play Garnet, a.k.a. Lorna the Third Path. Blow up that Perilous Snare. We've got Serah back. Obviously, I'm very worried about... Okay, another Perilous Snare, not the end, but it does draw me a card, so that's nice. All right, Zach, not the greatest, if I'm being honest. If I play Josh... Actually, I'm going to play Josh here. And then I'm going to throw away Muera. Come on, give me a land of some sort. Okay, this is fine. I'll take that. Oh, Myrell's nice. I'll swing in. Myrell is nice. Okay, so they have clay-fired bricks. I wish, you know what? I wish I had more garnets, to be honest. Repurposing base. So that goes into some kind of nonsensical stuff. All right, let's draw a card. Both you and I. See? We're friends now. You have to be nice to me. Sure. I'll play Serah. I'll go ahead and play Zach. Transform. In we go. Pass? I mean, maybe I didn't need to play Zach here. Like, there was no reason to. Repurposing Bay will probably sack the glass casket, right? Or the bricks or whatever. Then that's going to eat up my crystallized Serah. Sure. I need to find another way to get through my deck now. Okay, so there is Myrell. Myrell is nice. Can I win from here, though, if I don't flip Josh? All right, I got to flip Josh. I'll pass. That's slightly annoying, but Zach does give only indestructible, huh? That kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Here, you and I can draw a card. Why not? If they tap down my Phoenix, they can get in, I guess, their 9 damage. I don't think anyone's going to dispute that. They have to use Repurposing Bay right now because it's only at sorcery speed. That's the only way they're going to be able to go get another Perilous Snare, which they only have 1 left in their deck. Or they could go for a 4-drop, I guess. I mean, I don't know why they care right now, to be honest with you. I guess they could die out of nowhere if they don't deal with my flyer. Net, you got it. So now they have 2 of these. Okay, so now this is my chance to try to get a little more damage in. Can I do anything? Can I gain any life with this? Does it do anything if I do? Huh. You got it. Have at it. Okay, so they tap down 2 more things next turn. I would take guaranteed a lot more damage. So I guess I'm dead. I will keep this. I have pretty good mana here. I'll represent that I am on green-white. I'm sure that scares them greatly. Oh no, is it mono-red? Is there a mono-red believer still on the ladder? Yes, there is. There are still mono-red believers on the ladder. Dozens of them! Okay, well, I gotta just live long enough now and hope I don't die to slick shot. What are they playing over there? So what can I throw away? Is that's a slick shot right there. Every time, you know? I'm pretty good at calling it. I need to just say, oh, I really hope it's not a bunch of lands. Because that's what I want my opponent to have. But will I live long enough to see Drew? Like, I need interaction, right? How about this? What if you have 0 interaction and a bunch of lands instead? Oh, man, and it's lands I can't even use. I'm sure I will be just fine when they play Slick Shot, trigger their free spell, pump again, and then fling it. All right, brace for impact. Maybe I live long enough. I don't know. Unlikely, but Inti, sure. It's terrible for us, but okay. Yeah, have at it. That's weird. That's a weird attack. Haste. Uh-huh. Surprise. I'm gonna block. Now I guess I'll just go ahead and play Annie Joins Up. Kind of surprised I lived here, but I'm going to hang back because they have their haste spell. Land from the opponent and nothing to play. Throw away the land on top of my deck. Conceal could change a lot, but I also need to get that aggression on the ground now, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw Razor Verge Thicket down. Man, that sucks that I drew in a double land after binning Beza and Drew. Opera Love Song into... Oh, God, this is so bad for us. Into a Slick Shot. I got to find something now. I guess on the brighter side, if Josh lives, Josh gets to flip into the 4/4 Phoenix, which is kind of good. All right, here comes the Burb. Well, this can't end well for me. So I'm taking an 8 burger. I have to deal 4 here. Gain 4 back. Just gonna stay on the ground for a little bit, just in case I need to. They use their Violent Urge, so that means they do not get to... I mean, maybe they have Double Strike, but at least I survive it. There's a world where maybe I should have swung with Kutsil, but... Demonic Ruckus is bad news for me. Now I think I'm dead. I can't block, but I guess I double trigger, so if they can't kill me now... Oh, they fling. They have a fling, I'm dead. Oh, I am so lucky they didn't have a fling there. They're dead now, so that's great. Sure. Won't complain. Will not complain. I think they could have won that one, though. I'll keep. There's interaction. Do I actually care about my 2s here? Yes, so sure. I will keep the plains. The plains is nice. That means I actually have access to real mana colors, so that feels good. What are they playing? They're green and white, so I know I'm getting a white source here. They're rabbits. All right, so I can't cast this Abrade, so I'm gonna have to actually play Torgal first. With Torgal out, I can at least now represent a block unless they can get an early token down. This gives me a little bit more time. Sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and name Human with my Cavern of Souls. This will give me exactly a 2/3 Zac Fair that I can now block with. So I've got 2 2/3s, or sorry, a 2/2 and a 2/3. Depending on how this plays out, I could have them swing in. Bait the swing or whatever. Oh, this is a problem. All right, so I am going to just blow up the Valley Quest Caller, right? Now they can't just freely attack in. That feels good. We're going to name Human again. All right, Josh is going to have to carry here. I might throw away. Should I? I'm going to hang back here. Torgal is a way better mana dork than you would think in this kind of deck. Seasoned Warren Guard, sure. I have to blow up their stuff now, so I'm going to blow up the thing that tramples. Paw Patch can sit for a bit. That's fine with me. All right, I got a lot of nonsense here. So green, white. I don't mind sitting back and blocking for a little bit. And let me read Torgal. It's whenever I cast my first human. So returning it to the battlefield doesn't do anything. All right, Phineas Ace Archer, you got it. I've got Clive's Hideout or a Hideaway. This is huge. Oh, getting a Conceals here is kind of nice. That would draw a ton of cards. But so does Inti. I think I like permanent card advantage, yeah? All right, let's go ahead and just put Conceal out, even though I guess that would have grown significantly more with Inti. Okay. I draw a card. That feels pretty good. Guess I'll pass. I mean, they have to find a way around with Phineas more than once, right? Maybe they need like a hop to it here. I think they have hop to it. They do have a pretty big board. Phineas here would then swing, dealing a lot of damage. But on the brighter side, next turn I am just going to probably flip Joshua if I can't get through anymore. All right, Paw Patch Recruit. That'll enter with with another token. Okay, so they're growing their board. You got it. They have a token, so Seasoned Warren Guard can swing in. All right, I'll block. Oh, that's huge. I mean, what do I want from this? Actually, playing Hajar is pretty nice. They got to block, right? Are they going to keep their army of Paw Patch recruits? All right, so I get to kill everything. Maybe I should have swung out if that were the case, though. But I pretty much got a board clear, so that's fine with me. Because now that pumped the power, it cleared off everything. I love that. Sheltered by Ghost does what for us here? It probably just takes Josh. Oh, they don't want me to draw anymore. I'm surprised it's that. I mean, I guess I could just flip Josh over and then just go for the W, right? I think I don't mind having my opponent's little rabbit here trade, giving me back Catseal. Yeah. I don't have a 2-drop, but that's okay. They duress me. It doesn't do anything. All right, that's a bit of a concern. Sure. I'm going to just go ahead and I'll leave as many creatures as I can on top, just because I know every creature of mine is going to eat it as soon as I play it. All right, so they are some kind of sacrifice deck, and that's for sure. Okay, I'll need the removal. Let's test it. Let's see what they've got. Which removal spell will they have? Okay, no blocks. You got it. I'm going to try to play Serah here. So even if they have nowhere to run, it doesn't matter. All right, they're going to sack some creatures, draw some cards. That's not great, but it's not the end. I'm not blocking the flyer, and I'm not blocking the one on the ground. Unstoppable Slasher. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, can I kill them with it? I think the game plan is I'm going to ditch Garnet. All right, let's see what I could draw. That's not bad. Josh, because Josh doesn't get killed by a simple -3/-3. However, it does get taken down by some removal spell of some sort, right? Perfect. Does the Dawn untap it? Okay, yeah, it does. I'm going to just hang back for a second. Double Strike allows me to just try to kill them. Okay, can I actually block with it? That's the question now. Because I'll have First Strike. Boom. So Slasher eats it. They must have like a bunch of cut downs. Oh, they just didn't have the response or the thing set up. So that was just arena skipping through phases. Very nice. Okay. Sure. Let's just blow up the first unstoppable slasher that we can. They can block, they can do whatever they want there, that's fine. I do need to actually find some amount of, like, lands or something here. I am stuck on 4. Preacher. Sage, you got it? What am I gonna do about this? I mean, sure, that's fine. I guess I can hang back. I think I'm gonna kill the Preacher. I'm gonna kill the Preacher. That thing has Death Touch. Baby boy needs a land. Then I can at least threaten the theft effects, right? Oh, that card's gotta go. The Blood Witch has definitely gotta go. Alright, Forsaken Miner. So this tells me there's a Sephiroth in this deck. Don't need lands, to be honest with you. Lands are for weenies. Alright, so I'll draw twice. Does that matter as much? Yes, because... Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely matters. Okay. Naturally, the next land would be tapped, but what are you going to do about it? Yeah, this is pretty painful, but they spend all their mana again? Sure. I got nothing, right? I don't know what I can do from this. I can blow up the Vengeful Blood Witch, which is nice. They get their crime triggers again, but whatever, that's fine. Yeah, yep, they're back. 1 damage is better than 2, according to my ability to math. Yep, you got it. All right, I think this is the plan. We hang back. I'm going to represent that I have more... I mean, I do have removal. I've got to blow up the Vengeful Blood Witch, essentially. Maybe they'll make some silly attacks here. Who knows? All right, let's blow this up. Blood Witch dead. Almost double blocked like a gamer. If they want to get their map tokens online, they can't get back the Forsaken Miners. All right, they're going to sack a creature, draw 2. So what's my out here? Do I have anything? All right. It's time. Let me read this. Discard a card. You may discard a card. If you do, it gets 1/1 counter. Sure. That'll double trigger, right? Check. What do I want to throw away here? I think I'm throwing away Zidane. Okay. That's gonna grow all my little friends, right? Sweet. So now I get to play another land. I get to play another Torgal. Everybody is monstrous size now. Keeping Drew. They still have to kill my Angel. All right, Forsaken Miner, you got it. They want to swing through with their 2/1 or 2/4. They got it. Wait, they die if they do that, right? Because if I block, they're so cooked. Yes. Okay, gain a lot of life. Sweet. Wait, hold on. I was going to show you something cool. This is looking juicy. All right. Hold on. So starting town. Play Zach. Zach probably eats it. That's fine. Can't really stop them otherwise, but I can set up the board with Hajar, right? All I can do is try. Force them, tax their little nonsensical removal spells as much as I can. All right. Hajar. Maybe I took 1 extra damage than I need to because I could have played Inspiring Vantage, but I assume this will just also eat it. And so now they just play land and annex, I assume. So I have to be able to beat that, and I don't know how yet, so... They definitely have removal, so there's no reason for me to try to, like... I'm going to throw Zidane and Inti away. So I got Josh and another land. So the land is nice. Not untapped, but it's something. Just in case they try to play, like, the demon. the 3-4 or the 2-4. It has to be hard removal. It can't be cut down or like nowhere to run because he is a 3-4. All right, they'll take 2. It's a bit of a bummer because I really wanted to be able to play Dion this turn, but shoot the Sheriff. You got it. So I'm going to just play Serah in hopes that I get to keep her. I assume Serah eats it as well. If not, next turn is about to be absolutely nuts. Deep Cavern Bat. Well, that's annoying, but they'll probably just take, I don't know, my Dion. Oh. Oh, okay, sure. What do I want to cast first? Sure. And so now they know I have a Josh, and if I can get Serah to flip, that'd be amazing, but it seems unlikely. Unless, of course, I could have... No, that doesn't do what I want it to do. I might just have to bin whatever I draw, so I can get max value out of whatever I can find with Josh. If they're tanking on 2 damage, it seems unlikely. I think they're just checking to see if I'm live. I'm playing a Legends deck with Serah Farad. Okay, you don't need to snipe me for that, I promise. Okay, shoot the Sheriff. You got it. Strategic Betrayal. You got it. All right. Can I get there? Oh, that's so nice. Let me try this. Yeah, I guess I pass. It's asking for a lot here, but if I get to keep Drew in my hand, I'll feel pretty good about that. I guess there's no reason for me to play Plaza of Heroes, but there's a world where maybe if I have less cards, I don't know, they're going to just spend all my time trying to remove Joshua. Okay, that's fine. Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, you got it. Get in there. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about their Unstoppable Slasher there. I probably should have swung with both. That was like a free 2 damage, but whatever. That was just nothing but banger after banger when it comes to removal. So, very nice, opponent. Very nice. Deep Cavern Bat, sure, I got nothing for you. I will take 2 now. From their Unholy Annex, which actually is 4. Ooh, nice. Sure. I mean, they don't care about their bat, right? Like, what does the bat do for them, if anything? Sure, throw the bat under the bus. They go up to 12. I just gotta hope they don't have anything. It's just that simple. Or I guess I could have not casted Serah. Like, does Serah matter? Probably not as much as me potentially protecting Sigarda, so... That was a fair... That was maybe a misplay on my part. Because now they swing in. That's 4. That's 6. I'm dead if they have hard removal. Unholy Annex the sequel. Okay, so that's 8. Oh my god. That works. That works. Yeah. GG's. Keep Inspiring Vantage first into Starting Town to hopefully get Hajar online. I need lands, though, right? Oh, that's such a gross thing to flip off the rip. They just flipped Omniscience. Oh, that's so bad for us. Okay. Well, maybe I'll be fine. I don't know. Well, luckily that doesn't hit me, so... I'll swing 3. Sure. I think I'm going to play Doggo. Doggo gets me to my Dion earlier. Ouch. That's brutal. Okay, sure. Let's see, what can I find now? I probably want that spell on the underside. I'm going to just go ahead and play Dion here. All right, so that's Wail of the Forgotten. So they're definitely the Sultai, whatever that green-black spell is. Omniscience. Okay, so they didn't hit anything on that. That feels pretty good. Okay, what are they going to do to reanimate here? There's a lot of things that can go wrong. They could ditch a land. They go up to 7 permanents. Then they return Sephiroth. Actually, no, this is now at 8 permanents, right? They have 7 permanents. Bitter Triumph, up to 7 permanents. Gross, reanimate this turn? No reanimation. All right, I'll take it. In I go, I guess. I got nothing. Invasion of Arcavios. So this is going to end poorly for me. There it is. So what's my out now? I need them to be done doing stuff on my turns, right? So this is all going to just be kind of pointless. They pay 3 mana. They return Omniscience. That's a problem. Yeah, sure. Why not? Pass. I got nothing else. Falahi Archaeologist. This is going to be gross, isn't it? Yep. It will be. They return to Duress. Yep, there's Omniscience. What can I do to stop that? Probably nothing. Invasion Arcavios. I think this is over, right? Because now they just grab whatever they need. Oh, man, that's gross. And they just bounce this over and over. I have a Zac. Does Zac get me anywhere? I mean, Zac allows me to go ahead and play... I don't know, maybe hold up my mana here to blow up whatever 2-drop they might have. All right, so they've shown me Fabled Passage. They are a red deck. Okay, you got it. So I cannot play Moira without a red source here. Or playing Cavern on Raccoon, but this would be the only one, so I'm more likely to just name Warrior. Scrap Gorger. This will be a problem for sure. Right, this expedites the amount of shenanigans they can get up to. All right, so I'm going to name Warrior. I'm going to try for this. Let's hope that Serah Pharaon lives. Okay, I'm sure she'll be just fine. All right, I just got to hope they have nothing. Stone cold nothing. Nope, they have a Scorching Dragonfire. Well, Serah, thank you for hanging out, I guess. Didn't draw land. Okay, what are the odds they have another removal spell? They're ramping. Okay. Ooh, and I drew the land I needed. Okay. What am I afraid of from my opponent? If I play that card, it's just going to draw me a land, probably. So, sure. In I go for 3. They're on Teamer... Shenanigans, so I assume I could just be dead this turn, now that they've ramped enough. On the brighter side, most of their burn spells deal 3, so 3 and 4. They do die if they don't actually play anything, though. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play Hajar here. Let's gain some life back. I have nothing to do otherwise, but I am going to swing, right? Now that they've popped with Desist all artifacts and enchantments, unfortunately that means they spent 6 mana to answer my Serah. My sweet Serah. Alright, well, I guess she had to eat it. She's gonna die, you know? Whatever. Final Fantasy 13 characters weren't long for this world. Except for Hope. I love Hope. So, it can't be a destroy spell. It's gotta be a bounce or an exile. If not, they are going to die right meow. Dragonback Assault. Ah, I see what they had. Well, don't worry, opponent. I did read my card, and I know how yours works, too. So here I go. You play a land, you get a 4/4. Oh, that's kind of sick, though, right? What do I have here? So they block the biggest one, which is 6 only. I can't expend 8, but I can flip. I think the goal is I'm just going to swing. This will get 1 damage over, putting them at 1. I am so close. I just need to get Josh to flip, right? But now everything is an X4, so they don't die to Dragonback Assault. What are they doing over there? 3 damage to each creature. Okay, Vaultborn Tyrant, obviously annoying. That gains them the 3 they've been needing. Oh, they didn't even know. I don't know if I would have won. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed that, check this video out where I try to use Zeldinct, looping, Lindblum, and of course abusing any other landfall strategies.